Ooh. Go back, go back. Oh my god. Okay, we need to make sure that we have a better suit. Research how it's going for 54. Ah, okay. You cannot work here because you don't have a space. I can work on stuff like, you know, you do a kitchen stuff. In the meantime, there's this guy.
Hey man, you're clearly angry. Well, it is my right to be angry. Yeah, of course, but what can we do? Is there a technique to help you calm down? My mentor, Edgar, taught me how to get into a meditative state very easily. He was incredibly good at regaining composure in any situation, really. How does it work? Do you repeat mantras or sit cross-legged in the street? All those things can help. You need to reach inside and cleanse yourself from all emotions. Everyone achieves this state in their own way. I built my mental hut, an asylum in the middle of a desert where I can quickly go and detach myself from any stressful stimuli.
I need to install it. Why? I thought that's gonna happen by itself. Infirmary. I'm gonna do the scanning. Oh my god. Could do this area. Okay, after work. Okay. Oh my god. Well, we could go there. No, I'm totally not prepared for this. Totally not prepared. Do we have a lot of much? We have a lot much space now.
All done here.
Yes.
Help with this now?
Yes. Great. You go to get metals. And you're gonna be soon done with those stuff. In the greenhouse, you have things to do. In the kitchen, yeah, you have things to do. Scientist doing science as always. Yeah. Really hate this place here. But honestly, I don't know what else to do here. So I'm just gonna try to destroy those things. None of those things chasing, right? So yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I wonder if those things will disappear. We can. No, we can actually. Yeah, good. I think we also had one more. Yeah. This whole thing in the infirmary actually took a lot of space, I guess. Because now we don't have a problem with volume at all. Oh, and there's no recharge. In the kitchen, yeah, you do stuff in the kitchen, you do that. Metals, we need metals, so be there. We can recharge using time.
Can't do this without resources.
Right.
Should I move on to this now?
So I'm gonna send you over here now. Nah, over here. Oh, okay, so whenever we leave the base, we're gonna have now a better suit. But it will happen from now on, I guess. Space suit upgrade. Oh, looks good. Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is for free. This is for free. Build this one. I mean for free. It's using time, but... Uh-huh. Oh my god, I've read this so long. I could build it much earlier. No! So, how I read this? In the research, whenever I saw this one, for some reason I thought all of those need this, but actually you have this square over there. It's gonna be much easier. Much. I'm not gonna be so afraid now of this double shield. Okay, let's go a little over there and see what's over there, what's waiting for us. God damn it. That's a chasing one? No. Okay, it's safe here. Yeah, let's go back. That's gonna be good now. Yeah. Now I'm happy because I was afraid that we're gonna have a lot of problems. We're gonna have a new suit. We're gonna make it better. It's gonna be perfect. Let's go and join the guys in the gym.
I know it's a bit lame, but it was real nice that he gave me my lava lamp.
Of course it was nice, and actually quite thoughtful of him.
Okay, look at his model. Okay. Okay.
So how's the workout going? You happy with your barbells? Oh, yeah. Thanks for making the effort.
Scan.
You feeling all right? Honestly, my body feels great. I feel much stronger already, but... But what? But it's not okay. I'm not okay. I think I was deceiving myself. I did feel incompatible, but it wasn't because my body was incomplete. It was because my soul was missing something.
It's harder.
Or someone, to be more precise. Someone I loved. Ben. Ben? Yeah? Is it really so surprising for you?
Mm-mm.
Actually, not that much. Of course not. You remember our basketball team captain? Yeah, I do. But, you know, I always thought that was just for laughs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for laughs. What about your cousin's boyfriend in the summer of... Okay, yeah, you win. You win. I always thought of it as a phase. You know, experimenting with different stuff. Well, I thought that about my experiments with girls.
Ah, got you, man.
It felt right for you.
But that you are only
Just
friends.
never met the right
But
guy.
no.
Yeah. I guess I met the right woman instead. And I met Ben, which means in our case, it wasn't really about looking for a woman or a man, just finding the right person. So, tell me more about Ben. Well, after Mom died, I decided to stay abroad, quit college. I joined this community of warehouse workers and got into activism. Ben was in our group, a geology student, but he was different. Never took things too seriously, everybody liked him. He had me the moment he smiled at me. What happened then? Our protest didn't bring results, so we intensified our actions. Police interventions escalated. Before we knew it, we were entangled in a full-scale war between the workers and the corporations. I was all into it. I even felt like the people might want me as a leader. But Ben, he started having doubts. He detested violence. He wanted us to try and change the corporation by working with it instead of fighting it. Mature and sensible approach, if you ask me. Yeah. Evolution, not revolution, he'd say. I wasn't ready for that kind of thinking at first, but as the riots got more and more violent, I changed my perspective. So, when Ben suggested we just pack our things and get away from it all, you went with him. Yeah, I did. And I never regretted that decision. So, you miss this guy. We became inseparable. He talked me into taking up a job at an offshore oil rig.
There was this dialogue, extra dialogue, right? And then after that dialogue, there was only options like providing this dialogue and giving motivation. And I still could do this optional dialogue. Would I have an infinite loop of motivation?
And one day, when we were on shore leave, Ben started talking about rubidium and space mining missions. He was so excited about it. Wanted us to enroll there and then. And did you? We both did. And then we got totally wasted, which was a bad idea because that was our last day off. So the next day, our transport arrives and Ben gets on it without me. I'm just too damn hungover. So I stay behind, miss my shift, make calls to tell them I'll get on the next transport. But I never do. Because that day, there's a major gas leak on the rig. The whole thing blows up, killing a dozen people, including Ben. After that, I just kept blaming myself for not being there with him. I kept turning it over and over in my head, wondering if I could have done something.
That's yeah.
I'm so sorry, man.
Well, that's the twisted thing. I appreciate your empathy, but
Because Ben is
you don't
alive.
have to be sorry.
I don't.
I mean, we don't know, but
No. Because it's not what really happened, right?
Okay.
At first, I was too confused to even think about it, and I guess I tried to keep Ben and that whole story at arm's length. It was depressing enough to realize who I was, or what I was. Ripple on the water of someone else's life. And I don't like being depressed, you know that.
Yeah.
But doing more and more of those bench presses, I just couldn't avoid thinking that if my real life path was different and I, meaning you, never even met Ben, then that means there's a possibility he might still be alive, if he exists at all. And the more I think about it, the more certain I am that I just want to know. I want to know what the real reality looks like. Does that make any sense to you?
no. No.
Okay, tell you what. Why don't we try and find out more about him when we get back? If we get back. If you get back. Not much chance for me to make it. We both know that. No, Jan. You don't get it. I need to know now. It would just be so amazing to discover a different, better ending to my story. Oh, come on. Can't you use your contact with Earth to ask around?
I can try, of course. I
Okay.
can try, dude.
No promises, but I can try. Thanks, man. Seriously, I know it's a lot.
I need to narrow down the search a bit, though.
Sure. The name's Ben Harris. Actually, his full name's Benjamin, but he never liked it. The Ben I knew anyway. So I was thinking, since my Ben was so hyped up about going on a Dolly mission, if he exists, there's a solid chance he applied in this reality too, which means he's gotta be an Ally Corps database of candidates.
Okay. Let's find out if you really know him that well.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's go and do a scan. And I also started to wondering if research cannot be done by anybody by a researcher. What would happen? There are no calls. There is infirmary.
Okay. Just lie still and think of something engaging. When will you have the results? Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then.
So you don't sleep.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Dude, we have everything. We just built MRI scanner. Come on.
I hate waiting.
Feels like waiting for high school finals or something. I treated this body well. It won't betray me. Right?
Yeah. Hopefully. Wait until morning. Nothing queued, so you're gonna work. Nothing queued, so you're gonna do cooking. My technician, you're so slow. Just building stuff. And today. Yeah, there's a lot of things to do yet. There's a lot of things to do. Day 44. Okay, infirmary. Let's go and see what's going on with us.
Can't get rid of you.
Come on, easy, chill.
So, you have our results? Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software.
Doesn't sound
And,
happy.
well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there.
Uh-huh.
The mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains. What? You mean?
No. I
we
guess
all
accept
have
me.
it? No. Not all. Almost everyone is affected. But there's one exception. You. Jan. You're the only one that's clean. Holy shit. Yeah. You know what that means?
I'm gonna need new altars.
That it's because of rubidium? Oh, I wouldn't go so far. You were the only one who wasn't created with it, true. But there were so many other factors. The speed with which our brain tissue was forced to grow, external circumstances, like radiation, that could have disrupted the process somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other altar will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
Oops.
Look, man. I know you're not the emotional type, but is this the moment you want to talk about how you feel? I appreciate what you're trying to do here. Stop and think about it for a moment before we move on to try and find a solution. But what do you want me to say? If you look at it from a certain angle, death is a logical outcome of events. I suppose not knowing exactly what caused it bothers me more than not being immortal. The only thing I'm really scared of is the possibility that this mission will fail because I won't be around. So, how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends.
And somehow it became pretty sad. Okay.
Okay, don't worry.
No, I'm
We'll
reassuring.
think of something, right? We always do. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates.
We need to get the antennas.
It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you. Okay, Matt. Thanks.
Ooh, that was, yeah, something that I kind of expected, but, well, wasn't easy anyway. Yeah, I wanted to check if I can. Research lab. Am I the one doing the researches if nobody's like around? Like now there's a... Who is doing research if there is no researcher? I don't know, honestly. Kitchen and gym. Yeah, let's talk.
Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition. It must be hard for you. How am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Molly was the
You are
first one you
second.
created, and I was the second one. Does that mean I'm next in line? No one else is dying. Not on my watch. You seem pretty confident about it. The way Molly went was just so sudden. The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda
How many days actually?
consoled me.
Yeah, I think it wasn't like 2 days maximum.
Yeah, me too. I thought I was the only one who missed the poor beast. Did she remind you of Mom's dreams too? Yeah. She always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm. She wanted to raise sheep, remember? Only came back to me after Molly went. Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we. That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week. Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often. Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games. Luckily, she let it go eventually. Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary. Sanctuary? What do you mean? In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. You're telling me she never took you there? No. No. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. You were gone by that time.
Yeah, I had earbuds the way around. I was wondering why my ears hurt so much. Yeah.
You should take me there one day. When we get back, I'd love to see it. Don't do that. I'm not a kid. I know I'm never coming back. All I can do is imagine I'm sitting there, looking at freaking trees with her again. This place here makes you forget what trees even look like. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to focus. Oh, we do have a green staff. We saw the green staff around the place.